Kind of feel that was a problem on Zelda's part, really, that she revealed herself like that. You know, we could have revealed herself probably at one of the temples, you know, or in the. I guess Zelda kind of feel that the Temple of Time would be the most sacred place, even though Ganondorf was able to enter it. But I digress, though. It's time for us to go to Ganondorf's tower. And he really did a lot of stuff on the place. And he told the gate to go to heck and basically destroyed it. But Ganondorf basically rebuilt his 7 long years, built this entire castle. Ganon's Castle. Now it's weird it's called Ganon's Castle and not Ganondorf's Castle. You'd think that would be a kind of jurisdiction, but maybe Ganon and Ganondorf are 2 separate entities that now basically share one another. Well, because basically the Triforce basically changes the heart of its wielder into what it desires. So if it desires for power, so I guess boar-like creatures basically want power more than anything else. There we go. Grab that. Got it right there. Thank you. Probably gonna be our last gold sculpture we're getting. Which that brings our total time, total of how many? 40 exactly. You know, we could probably, oh yeah, we need to, we could basically see what we get for 40 rupees, but I don't think we're gonna get anything good out of it. We're gonna get, I think we just get Bombchu, I think. You know, it's only a good thing to find out. Where are you going, Link? Actually, no, that's okay. I do believe you. I'll probably put on screen what you get, and it's going to be annoying. It's not really worth the reward anyway, really. I think the whole secret boss of getting all 100 gold soldiers would be good. Alter, can you hear me? It's Rauru the Sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. And again, in the manga, this is a lot more extravagant. But in the N64 and the 3DS version makes this bridge a lot nicer. But we get Rainbow Road to get ourselves across to the Devil's Castle. Interesting. Well then, folks, it's time for us to finish this game off. We may be going from overtime here in the temple, or this playthrough on the stream side of things, but you know what? I don't care. Let's finish this game now. Alright, inside Ganon's castle. I could imagine this is where they developed the first part of the game they developed was here. Because initially in this place, this is where the entire story was going to take place, was inside Ganon's castle, and you'd be going to different parts of the world through here. That's why basically the water and wind temples, or the water and forest temples, are going to have their alternate versions here, which is literally wind power. Like this is going to be wind, and the water temple is going to have ice. I guess they didn't want to have a full-on ice temple, I guess. I said they already did it. I guess they didn't want to do like a Link to the Past 3D for Ocarina of Time, but it seems like that's what they're going to do initially. So that would have given us a shield if we didn't have one, or actually magic, if that matter. So what we need to do is power up the stuff here, and then we power up our bow and arrow. So now we do dense fire once again. Light these up again. Again, another count for dense fire. You gotta tell you, in Master Quest mode, oh come on. There we go. Misfire on everything else that matter. But it's like that. It's like in the Master mode, they basically use dense fire way too often. Like way too often. Let's see here. Yes, we need to use our hover boots. Yeah, because we had the forest temple was going to be the wind temple initially. So, yeah, kind of awkward to say the least. I'll put this on like so. And put our hook shot on because that's what we're going to need for this place. Actually, no, we can put this in. I believe we have a Song of Time block here. Yeah, we do. So, yeah. You can basically position yourself better. So again, if you feel like you need to use a Song of Time, use it because I think that's it's gonna get you in place of the oh boy, And now we got this Beamos over here that's giving us annoyance. How about you throw a bone in the face? Nope! Well, it did work initially. Woo! Okay, good. Now we get out of the way here. So that bomb right there is going to block him out. There we go. As long as we get rid of him, we're fine. Drop down right here. We get ourselves that up, and now we can get ourselves back up here because this spawns out of nowhere. Yeah, but now we have to deal with 6 mini challenges, which again is like, you're going to see like a light temple or temple of time trial as well. But you can tell that they really had no idea what to do for it. Because it's really just like 3 rooms, I think. Like just a few rooms of linear puzzles. And that's about it. So it goes, it's just like, man, I know that Twilight Princess brought the Temple of Time to what initially was going to be a time dungeon. But still, I think that there could have been, would have been cool if you saw if like we got see oh no, I didn't. Oh, I should have waited for the thing to go out. Dang it, why did it do that? Well, at least it hits the switch here. I don't have to do this anymore. I'm failing too many times, folks. I understand. I am failing too much. My age is getting to me already. There we go. And drop down like so. Now I don't really need the hover boots right now at this point. I've already got the hover idea done and dusted for now. There we go. Chuck you out of the way. Man, it's like this wind temple area is annoying. We go like here. Get ourselves into position. Wooja! Now I think Ganon's castle in the manga was simplified, I think. I don't think Link had to go anywhere. I think the Link just basically just barged in, got through with the Now, will you guys stop moving this blades here so I can go here? There we go. Oh, come on! Okay, good. Okay, 3rd time's the charm game. Well, at least if you get all the jewels, it counts as you passing the room, so you don't really have to do this again. You have to kill the enemies, though. In my original run, I did not have this trouble. But, you know, this is NSO version. And we all know the NSO version is much different from the collector's edition that I used earlier. So that way we go into here. We now have to take care of this thing, and zada bing, zada boom! And now we get ourselves our first one down. 5 to go. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Alexman. I'll send you back. Send you back how? With the force of nature! And we get sent back to the beginning of the room, and we get rid of that. Right there. Oh boy, alright, to the ice temple with us, and this one has a time limit and I hate it. I'm gonna say that right now, I do not like it. Oh, I have to use this up. That's right. Break this up, because we're gonna need a blue fire for this. I hate that. I hate it if you have to use up items you've already collected and use them up as best you could, but still. Yep, we have to defeat enemies in here and then use the blue fire on everything else. And we have constant icicles falling down on this. Now, the chests here are traps. They will freeze you in place if you open them up. So, don't open them. Fair enough. There we go. And see, then we had the ice dungeon here, and I think the ice dungeon, the blue fire, was going to be more of a presence in the original design, I think. I mean, I would have loved to see if someone... I know there's beta builds online that you can grab by immolation. But still, I think the whole idea of getting in... someone making a truly, beta version of the game and make it all fully functional to the fullest extent it could be. Like, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Over here... Oh, did I forgot to grab another fire? I think I did. Dang it, I have to go back and get another one. We'll come back to this room in a second. I have to grab another blue fire. And to grab another blue fire because they need one for a switch. They're not going to give you all the blue fire in the world. They're going to tell you, hey, you need to go back and get it yourself. Alright, so this one we have to do is... There's only one way of completing this. We grab this, push this over like so. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, it's the other block I have to push into the hole. That's right, it's the other block. I keep messing up. Man, you know, as the owner of the Triforce of Power now, I didn't think my puzzles were going to be that difficult. And look at Link over here. Look at this hero. He just keeps failing at everything he does. Ganondorf I am laughing so hard right now. Ganondorf, as soon as I get up there, I'm going to voice my complaint about your hospitality in your own castle. And there's no courtroom, there's no gestures, there's no, you know, like, there's no picture of Bowser. You know, you think Ganondorf would have a picture of Bowser in his castle, because you know how Zelda's Hyruleans had the Mario had the Mushroom Kingdom in place. You think Ganondorf would have the Bowser? Oh no, he's probably stroking a picture of Vati. It's like, I will see you once more, Vati, and I will betray you once I find out. I was like, that's kind of like a detriment to everything else. All right, we need to put our hammer to good use here. Apply our final timer using this stupid hammer. The hammer does not get used enough. We need to clear that up, and then we just need to get ourselves over to here before the timer runs out. And again, they're giving you plenty of time to do this, so you shouldn't die to this. Then we come back here, you can grab yourself some hearts and magic if you need to. Magic, arrows, just so you can actually do this challenge at least once. And that takes care of that dungeon. Real quick like. Rudo! The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up so we can get married! Yes! That's the sole reason I'm hurrying up for you, Rudo, is to go and marry you. Right. She knows she holds a grudge. You know, she remembered us from 7 years ago that we were supposed to be married. So, it wouldn't be no doubt in my mind that she still has feelings for Link at some point or another. Alright, it's time for the most irksome one of the bunch. The Shadow Temple one. I don't like this one bit. Because it's annoying. It has timers. Yeah, it's a timed session, and you can see that thing right there. There's that evil thing over there. Oh, come on, I haven't hit it, I think. Come on, oh, come on. Why don't you hit the stupid thing? It's so finicky. You know, a reticle of some kind wouldn't be too hard to program. I don't think. Oh boy. Wait, is there something? Wait a minute, is there a time block here too? Oh, that was a waste of time. Oh, there's gotta be something here. All right, there's something here, and I'm curious. I want to know. There's a time block here. Yes, there is. I'm finding all the time blocks today, and that actually kind of circumvents that little puzzle right there in case you couldn't. So, wait a minute. Did they give you another one? What, you get 2 of them over here? Let's see. I'm curious. Let's see. Curiosity always kills the cat, but you know what? My curiosity has been piqued. Is there another time block down there? Yes, there is. So, wait a minute. So you get 2 for the price of 1, but if you activate it on those blocks, and what is the purpose of those blocks? Other than to get you to that one chest over there with 5 rupees in it. That makes no sense. Because you have the hook shot at this point. Unless that was programmed beforehand that, you know, you could lose items like the hook shot later on in the game. I could imagine. So, yeah, this is annoying. This guy right here! No! Oh, I knew I was gonna get eaten by 1. Oh. That's evil right there. And if you fall off to your death, it means you have to go and buy a new tunic and new shield. Yes. Luckily, though, that only affects you if you have the Hyrulean shield. If you're carrying the mirror shield, it will not. It will not. The like does not like mirror shields. So take that into consideration. At least we find that out now. So yeah, hook. Just keep the mirror shield equipped for you for the rest of the game. That means you don't get. It means the likes don't take it away. That's fun, and that's fine, Danny, on that front. Oh boy, now we have to get down there without failing. Oh boy, come on, jump with me here. No! Of course I would do that. That timer is so short, and you don't even hear the timer for it. That is so lame. I'm failing so hard at this. It could be my brawler controller, possibly. Oh, now I have to deal with this stupid thing again. You know, I don't care for you. Now I'm far away from you, I can actually hit you. There. Now drop arrows. Okay, you're gonna drop money. At least I don't need money, but I do need that chest, though. That chest is actually crucial. Yeah, it's a required element. Oh, you think it would drop arrows. I go right here. Grab that right there. Jump over here. Gonna jump down here. I'm gonna be quick about it. Hope I don't fall off to my death. There we go. That gives our chest. Good, because I don't have to use that chest ever again. Or that button ever again. I can use my hook shot here. Come on. There we go. Up we going. And do you think the silver gauntlets were kind of a waste? Guess what we get here? An even waster of an item that basically... I don't know. I'm kind of miffed on this. You get the golden gauntlets. You feel even more powerful coursing through your veins. Grab arms there and lift stuff up. We can lift the biggest of objects now, which are probably maybe of 2. 2 items. Yeah, that's right. I say that. 2 items. Oh, I gotta put the hammer back on. You have to use the hammer one more time. Another time anyway here. Come on now. Oh, no, you actually do use it in the fire temple's building area. So that's 3. 3 items you use with the golden gauntlets. Which means it's very limited in what it could do. Oh, this is this thing. Oh boy. Ugh, man. Okay, I can commend the basis of, you know, first time Zelda game style, but man, it feels like I have to tiptoe my way around this. Gives me the wartime flashbacks of the fire temple in that one room. It just gives me all. You can give me some flashbacks of that one. Goodness gracious! Yeah, hit that bad boy down. I wish they just gave us a target over there, but we can't get a target over there. But luckily, though, we can just use this and get ourselves around. I'm just grateful the Lens of Truth doesn't use a lot of magic. You know, they could have gone away and make it use a lot more than what it's shown, but still. Oh my goodness. You know, that looks like that's water down there. It looks like water. But you know what? It's, you know, this is probably, you know, the Shadow Temple. This is the septic system of Ganon's castle. So I would probably do not want to know what's down there. Okay, let's see. Go up like that. Let's see here. Come on. This camera is not perfect. Why put a hole there? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, cool. We made it through. Now we can get ourselves a break here. Oof. I can stop tiptoeing everywhere for the time being. Give him a magic, and let's get the same, because now we have to leave the castle for our final upgrade, which we're definitely going to need. There we go. Alright. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. You got it. We're going to do this here and now, but I have to go get something else. I have to get the extra defense. But yeah, now we've got 3 down. 3 to go. But yeah, we have to leave Ganon's castle for the time being. For only one thing and one thing only. It's for a great fairy, but it also is probably one of the best great fairies in the entire game. Because it gives you the best magic. A defense buff. You know, honestly, You know, I probably got some weird people in the not weird people, but probably got a comment or two saying, why did you not use the barrier magic you got in the desert to not get killed by the witches? You know what? I've actually I totally forgot I actually had it. I totally forgot I actually had the magic. And man, good thing the bridge is a lot wider than you think, just so that you don't actually walk up to your death, Link. Goodness me. Alright, so now we're on our way to get ourselves the final great fairy of the game. Yeah, with the golden gauntlets, we now can move this object, which again is the very rare of objects. It's like 3 of them. You come down here and lift this bad boy up. Am I saying, why couldn't we use this? Like, why couldn't like the silver and golden gauntlets give you like a little more power to your sword attacks? You know, it's kind of like, you know, the attack and defense of the tunic from the Link's Awakening. Like, why couldn't we have had that as a special ability? And that would have been cool. I mean, it would give a more purpose to the golden gauntlets and everything, you know, that maybe you could switch them, interchange them, you know, like. The golden gauntlets give you more strength, but, you know, it slows down your attacks or something like that. Or, like, something. Like, give the gauntlets something more than just give you more power, which really means that, hey, you can lift everything now. We have the final Great Fairy, which is going to enhance our defensive magic. Okay, Alexman, the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. All those hearts you've been gaining, now they're gonna have a ring around them. Well, I hope Bruto's not seeing this, because, man, I have rings on top of all my hearts now. Hope Bruto won't get angry with that. I hope not. Your defensive power is now enhanced. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will now be reduced by half. Sweet. You think Ganondorf would have taken out this Great Fairy beforehand, but you know what? Ganondorf doesn't do anything. He just obtains the Triforce of Power and just sits there on his butt playing his organ. But that even gives me the question. Ganondorf actually has some hobbies. You know, did he have hobbies as a kid? Before he got the Demise's influence of you should go after the Triforce of Power? Because we all know, because once we get up to the top of the castle, Ganondorf is playing the organ. And it's like, Ganondorf, Ganondorf, you could have been, you know, the leader of your own troop, you know, with music and everything. What's this whole domination of world domination? Or music? You know, you don't really have to, you know, destroy someone's life, grab a godly relic, just so you can have the mastery of magic over basically knowing how to play the organ. That's not needed, Ganondorf, okay? You know how you learn how to play the organ? Without magic? What's that? You learn. I don't train with the organ. I just want to be like that Neo, a Matrix guy, you know, where he just gets some power inside of him. Inside of his head, and he can learn anything he wants. You know? It's like, well, he's got a point. He's got a point there. I guess the Triforce of Power gives him, you know, the power would just give him more power. I mean, that's also a generalization rule of all time, too. Alright, this room here, the Fire Temple one. Now, there's a trick to this. Yes, you have to have the fire tunic on or you'll suffer burn damage. But if you see this platform in the center here, this platform sinks down if you're not wearing anything but the hover boots. For some baffling reason, and this is only something that happens in this room specifically, is that only on certain platforms, that the center platform here, it does not affect Link's weight. Link is virtually weightless here, which again is never really explained what the hover boots could do. But apparently, the hover boots can reduce a user's weight. You know, that would make sense if the hover boots can only hold up a person's weight for a certain amount of time. Ow, 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 ow. Let me get the thing. I'll take the hits because I now take damage by half. I can tank things now. Take that, Ganondorf. I can tank things. I would have loved to have that on in Tears of the Kingdom. Have the hover boots on there and just so Ganondorf's like, oh, you can slow down time too. Oh, I can too. Yeah, well, can you fly? Woo! And Ganondorf would be like, how is he doing that? He's just floating in midair. And it's not even Zonai technology. Nope, it's boots. So here's our second time of using the golden gauntlets for its intended purpose, is to throw a block around. Man, it would have been so cool if we could just use, like, if you could grab a rock and then chuck it at an enemy, you know? Yeah, see, there you go. You know, the fact is, the golden gauntlets even with using the silver gauntlets to throw throw a rock around, you don't use it for its intended purpose of actually using it, throwing the rock and hurting an enemy. You just don't kill enemies with the gauntlets. So that whole extra power thing is completely worthless. Huh. Good to know that basically a piece of golden relic doesn't do us justice. And also the fact that that those blocks there does not hold up your weight. You cannot grab onto that thing if you're hovering downward. But since we got all the jewels, we could just go across here and have a jolly good time. Just go right here and just go up here. Now, technically, you're supposed to be rushing for this, because if you don't have the hover boots on, you have to wait for the platform sinking. So you need to get yourself faster. But hover boots makes it completely bypassable. Ganondorf's probably rolling in his eyes right now. It's like, dang it! If I had just had those platforms be magic bearing, I would have. The hover boots bearing, that would have worked. Oh, horrible design on my part, must admit. And now we have the fourth one. Darunia, the fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. You got it. I'm gonna roll you fast as a Goron rolling down a hill. Let's go!